This is a Star Wars fan story. This story takes place completely within a world created by George Lucas. The concept of Jedi and Sith, as well as any other trademarks, are the exclusive property of Disney and Lucasfilm. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Continued Republic. Today we're going to have episode 2, a new chapter for the Sith. We're going to pick up right after episode 1 in 85 ABY. Let's get into it. Darth Luz marched through a long hallway in a temple on Korriban. As he arrived in Darth Exentero's throne room, as Luz began to kneel, Exentero's face was visibly angry and he began to scold his apprentice.
We had them outnumbered. They were forced to retreat, and still your weakness has been apparent.
Please forgive me, Master. It will not happen again,
pleaded Luz.
You have lost one of your Jedi hunters, and the other has proven he's only good for running away,
screamed Darth Exentero.
You yourself have been left scarred, and the Jedi Order lives.
I will make it right, Master,
pleaded the Sith apprentice.
I will make it right myself,
began the Sith Lord.
Have you ever heard of the Maw cluster in the Kessel region, my apprentice? It is so much more than just a group of black holes. The Maw was created by the Ones to imprison the one they call the Mother. I will go destroy Centerpoint Station. With the Ones gone, the Maw should fall apart and Abeloth will be free.
Darth Luz looked at his master with confusion.
Master, how can we control such a being?
I do not mean to control her,
smiled Exentero.
I mean to ask her guidance. She will show me the strongest Force users across the galaxy, and we shall be the Sith to end the rule of two.
On the forest moon of Endor, Hoyt and Dal had been catching up. The Republic had settled in an old Imperial base, and with the help of Rackham, they had developed an alliance with the Ewok.
Do you remember Buir?
Hoyt asked his brother. Very little, answered Dal. I remember him being a great warrior.
He never forgot you,
Hoyt insisted.
But he'd be ashamed of that piece of scrap you call a vambrace.
Dal looked down at his old pieced-together vambrace. Jedi don't exactly have time to hunt for Beskar, he responded.
Well, Dal, you were entitled to some of our Buir's armor when he fell,
explained Hoyt.
He left specific instructions to have these vambrace made for you from your portion. The mold is based on an old great Mandalorian our Buir knew as a foundling.
Hoyt handed the Beskar vambrace to Dal. Dal studied the vambrace as he put them on, and he nodded to Hoyt. People may not remember, but the metal remembers.
This is the way,
replied Hoyt. Enoch approached the two Mandalorians as they spoke.
Master, we've received a transmission from Octu. Master Gorwell says Uvar has passed the trials.
Excellent, Dal replied. He should be proud.
He's coming here with his new Padawan. Master Gorwell wants you and Master Yelba to help guide him,
Enoch explained. Meanwhile, on Dagobah, Master Feldar had learned of the old Jedi Master who had spoken to him on Tatooine. It was Yoda. The Force ghosts of Master Yoda and Master Rey had been guiding Master Feldar in immense training exercises.
Lived here for many years, I did,
Yoda explained.
Much to teach you of the Force, this place has.
Your mind must be strong,
commented Master Rey.
You'll learn to understand the Sith here, but you must not fall.
The two former masters guided Feldar to a natural cave opening in the void of a gnarl tree.
The cave of evil this is,
directed Master Yoda.
If not careful, you are. Expand your fear, it will. Twisted by the dark side you will become.
Back on the forest moon of Endor, Dal and Master Yelba were meeting Uvar as he arrived with his new Padawan.
This is Ismina Molari,
introduced Uvar.
Her potential may even match Enoch's.
Nice to meet you, Ismina, greeted Dal. You'll do great things if you truly have such potential.
I sense an eagerness to learn,
stated Master Yelba.
Take caution, it doesn't become a lust for power.
Ismina nodded as she followed the Jedi. As they returned inside, Enoch, Rackham, Hoyt, and Breen were waiting to greet them, along with AC-1383, who was almost exclusively referred to as Cooldown at this point, R2-X5, and BB-22T. They were all introduced to Ismena. Enoch could sense her naturally strong connection to the Force.
Would you like to spar?
He asked after they were all acquainted. Ismena looked to her new master as Uvar gave her a nod.
I'd love to.
She replied, smiling, as the two went to the training grounds accompanied by Dal and Uvar. When the two Padawan learners began to spar, Enoch quickly disarmed Ismena.
Let go, my young apprentice.
Uvar taught.
Feel his movements. Allow the Force to guide your blade.
Ismena picked up her training saber and reset. This time, Enoch couldn't gain any momentum on her. Every strike met with a perfect block.
It's working.
She yelled in excitement. Enoch swept her feet and held his blade under her chin. Maintain focus, young one, explained Dal. Pride is a distraction. At the Cave of Evil on Dagobah, Master Feldar had made his way inside. As he made his way through the darkness, he began to hear the clash of lightsabers before seeing a duel in the distance. Two yellow blades deflected a blue one. It was him and T-Bod, but something was very wrong. This time Feldar saw the glow of the Sith in his own eyes. He watched himself cut down his former apprentice.
Imagine the power we could wield if this were a reality,
the Sith version of Feldar demanded as he walked forward.
but instead you choose weakness. The dark side is not more powerful,
stated Master Feldar calmly.
It is simply the easier way.
Feldar continued to walk forward through the illusion of his Sith self. He navigated the cave a while longer and began to see visions of Darth Exantero ruling the galaxy. The Grand Master excused the visions and tried to continue. Then he saw it. Decay. Decimation. Entire planets in ruin, and a giant celestial being behind it all. Then he saw himself again, this time standing alongside Darth Luz and Darth Exantero, as the omnipotent being was somehow slain from the sky. When Master Feldar finally emerged from the cave, he was in physical pain from the toll the dark side energy had taken on him.
What did you see?
Asked Master Ray as her and Master Yoda reappeared.
The end,
replied Master Feldar. Darth Exantero had led a fleet to destroy Centerpoint Station and gone to the Kessel region to examine the Maw, which, as he expected, had been destroyed. He flew through what seemed like crystal storms as he landed on Kessel.
Mighty Abeloth, great mother of us all, are you there? Have you been freed?
The Sith Lord beckoned. The air turned cold as the sound of millions of screams rang out. The shape of a disfigured face began to appear in the sky as Darth Exantero fell to his knees, his very life leaving his body at the sight of Abeloth.
Your courage is unmatched, or you don't truly understand what you've done.
Abeloth called out.
Tell me, how are you still alive in my presence?
I have become more powerful than mortality.
Winced the Sith Lord.
I have come to ask your help, so I can assemble an army of the Sith to serve you, to assist your conquering of the cosmos.
What made you believe I would need your help?
Abeloth roared.
Nothing, Great One,
began Exantero.
I merely wish to complete the tasks you deem beneath you, and I wish to be the one to end the Jedi.
The sky began to crack and a great storm erupted. Through the lightning, 4 small children appeared.
These are the greatest untapped potentials in the galaxy,
she instructed as she waved her long tentacle-like fingers, and the 4 children instantly grew up.
You have everything you need.
When Abeloth was freed, an immense shockwave tore through the galaxy. Darth Luz felt it first on Korriban. Master Feldar next on Dagobah before it reached the Republic group on Endor. It was even felt on Octu the full way across the galaxy. Feldar quickly reached Master Gorwell and Master Yelba on their comms.
We shall need to stay hidden as long as possible,
began the Grand Master.
Master Gorwell, you bring the Jedi here to Dagobah. We could all learn a great deal.
Are we to stay here on Endor?
Asked Master Yelba.
Yes, stay there and keep activity to a minimum,
answered Master Feldar.
It is far too dangerous for the Republic here. You six will keep them protected.
When Master Yelba told the others what Master Feldar had said, there was a feeling of unease amongst them all. Whatever it is, I don't ever remember feeling anything like it, Dal stammered.
One thing for certain is that someone or something has unleashed an evil beyond our comprehension,
warned Master Yelba. As Exantero returned to Korriban, Darth Luz was shocked to see that the Sith Lord had indeed returned with what seemed to be 4 new Sith. Nilpha was frozen in fear.
Master?
Greeted Darth Luz as he and Nilpha kneeled before the Dark Master.
I have spoken with the Mother,
Exantero began.
She has granted us these 4 new Sith apprentices.
Sith! Objected Nilpha.
Yes, Jedi Hunter.
Exantero snapped.
You didn't think you deserved the title, or your accolades include running away, did you?
Nilpha hung his head as the Sith Lord turned to Luz.
And you, get a mask. Your scar shows your weakness.
Yes, Master,
replied Darth Luz in fear.
Now, I believe we've missed some introductions,
started Darth Exantero.
This is Darth Roga, Darth Mythos, Darth Velok, and Darth Shaitan. We have ended the rule of 2.
As he finished talking, smoke began to swirl into the room. The smoke clouded together, and a Sith heretic appeared.
Be warned, Exantero, my lord,
he cautioned.
I do not believe you understand what you've done.
You be warned, heretic. Mind your place or I will destroy you,
Darth Exantero scolded.
Forgive me, my lord,
replied the heretic calmly.
I only wish to caution you of my vision. Abeloth will destroy the Sith.
When the other Jedi joined Feldar on Dagobah, Siba Lar seemed to not recognize the Grand Master. In fact, along the trip, nobody seemed to have the proper appearance to her. The Jedi could all sense something different about Siba, but none of them recognized what they were feeling. It seemed like the Force was no longer flowing through her, but rather it was being pulled in and trapped inside. Master Feldar insisted that Master Emar and Master Clara take the younglings and go somewhere secret, fearing the uncertainty around whatever was happening to Siba.
Tell no one where you're going, not even any of us,
he concluded. As the 2 Jedi Masters began to lead the younglings away, a mysterious sparkling mist swirled around Siba and her eyes turned dark. With a crooked smile, the Jedi Knight leapt towards one of the younglings. Master Gorobal was able to get in the way and block her lightsabers as she struck.
This is the end, Jedi.
Siba screamed in a voice that was not her own. As Master Gorowell fended off his corrupted friend, Master Feldar reached out to try to balance her mind. As he searched through the Force, Feldar saw the same celestial being from his vision in the Cave of Evil. This time, though, the Grand Master fell to his knees. His entire body screamed with pain, while 1,000 voices in his head screamed,
Abeloth, the Mother.
On the forest moon of Endor, Enoch had sensed great disturbances in the Force and went to discuss the feeling with his master.
Why does this feel like our end?
He trembled. We must trust the Force, replied Dal, and in Master Feldar. Master Yelba and Rackham had walked up while the 2 were talking.
Whatever this is, it might change our very understanding of the Force.
Yelba sighed.
This power is beyond anything listed in our texts.
Asked Rackham. Master Yelba hung his head.
I feel there's nothing we can do.
Enoch looked at the ground, then at Master Yelba.
We can't just stay here then.
He demanded.
Mind your place, young one,
snapped the Jedi Master.
We will do what Master Feldar has instructed.
Hoyt and Breen had walked up as Yelba finished.
I hate to interrupt,
began Breen.
But BP-22T here is picking up a ship leaving the planet.
R2X5 is showing the same thing on his radar,
added Hoyt. I have picked this up as well, interjected Cooldown, standing behind them.
Uva,
blurted Dal.
Ismina,
choked Enoch. While Darth Exentero was considering the heretic's words on Korriban, a star map in the middle of the group lit up. Highlighted on the map were Dagobah and Endor with the labels Jedi and Republic, respectively.
What say you now, heretic?
laughed the Sith Lord.
The Mother has revealed our enemies.
I caution you, my lord. I fear the Mother will anger you. You must not act in anger with her,
warned the Sith heretic.
I respect Abeloth's power beyond words, but I live in fear of no one,
the Dark Master demanded.
Lose. Take your pathetic rat of an apprentice to Endor with the Allegiant army.
Exentero looked at his new Mandalorian apprentice.
Darth Mythos, you shall go too. There can be no mistakes this time. The other three of you shall come with me to Dagobah, and we will end the Jedi.
On Dagobah, Master Feldar grew weak as visions of Abeloth tormented him. When all hope seemed lost, a mysterious cloaked figure stepped from the shadows and reached out his hand. Seba fell to her knees as she screamed. The sparkling mist that seemed to take her over swirled out of her body and into the sky. Master Feldar pulled himself to his feet.
Reveal yourself,
he grunted. The cloaked savior reached for his hood, pulling it down as he spoke.
My name is Ezra.
An old man's face appeared from beneath the hood.
Ezra Bridger. A long time ago, I was a Jedi.
questioned Master Gorwell.
There was no order when I was a Jedi,
Ezra explained.
It's a long, complicated story, but I created my own group years ago. We're called the Itchai.
Your own order?
questioned Master Feldar, regaining his composure. Ezra smiled and let out a sharp whistle through his fingers. Several more Itchai began stepping from the shadows.
We need your help, Master,
spoke a gray-bearded man. It was Brathsavel. Master Feldar looked around until he saw Marvaka as well.
This is bigger issue than labels.
Marvaka began.
We have decided to take Itchai out of hiding, to ask Jedi to help us destroy this new dark energy.
First, however, I believe we have company,
remarked Ezra. Seba saw them first. It was Uvar and Ismina.
Who are you?
she asked. questioned Master Gorwell, unsettled.
Uva?
Seba paused and looked around the group.
I don't recognize you. I don't recognize any of you.
Looks like we're not out of the woods yet,
yelled Ezra.
Seba, I am sorry, but for all of our safety, you will have to be held in our detention chamber until we can uncover the truth of this darkness,
Master Feldar concluded. growled Gorwell.
I couldn't just sit there on a different planet while you were in danger.
Uvar answered.
You disobeyed direct orders,
scolded Master Feldar. Uvar hung his head as Ismina looked at him with empathy. At this time, the entire group felt an extreme surge of dark side energy. Meanwhile, Darth Luz had landed on Endor with Nilpha, the Allegiant, and the new Sith apprentice, Darth Mythos. Luz was donning a new cybernetic mask as Darth Exantero had ordered. The army of the Republic and the Jedi guiding them had already made their way outside into a defensive formation.
You have no idea what's at stake here.
Cackled Darth Luz.
The easiest path for you is to give up now.
Dal, who's that Mandalorian?
Asked Hoyt. Who's your new body, Reglo? Dal snickered at the Sith apprentice. Before Luz could respond, Darth Mythos shot Force lightning from his fingers, knocking Dal off his feet. Enoch charged the Mandalorian Sith as Dal hit the ground. Darth Luz leapt at Master Yelba while Nilpha attacked Rackham. Hoyt fired the tracking missile from his jetpack into the crowd of dissolution troopers while the two armies ran towards each other. Darth Exantero had reached Dagobah with Darth Roga, Darth Velok, and Darth Shaitan, as well as the Sith heretic. Master Feldar, Master Gorwell, Uvar, and Ismena stood on guard with Ezra and the Itchai. Yelled Gorwell, causing Exantero to stagger back.
What?
He shouted.
Is that why there's so few of you?
Abeloth infected the mind of one of our knights,
explained Master Feldar. Exantero began to emit lightning all around him.
We had a deal.
The Sith Lord screamed as he swung his lightsaber at Master Feldar. The Jedi Grand Master put up his own blade just in time to block the strike, but the impact pushed him back, and Master Gorwell locked blades with Darth Exantero. Uvar and Ismena fended off Darth Velok, while Ezra and Marvaka stopped Darth Shaitan's charge, and Bratsivel led the rest of the Itchai against Darth Roga. As Feldar ran back at Darth Exantero, the same mist that had possessed Seba began to swirl in the middle of the battle, and a human-sized avatar of Abeloth appeared. She threw Feldar back, and then turned to an Itchai, extending her tentacles through his chest as he fell to the ground.
Destroy her!
Screamed Darth Exantero, enraged that the mother hadn't let him be to eliminate the Jedi. Darth Velok lifted his blade to strike the Avatar, but she caught him around the neck with the Force, and she squeezed until his head exploded. The battle between the Allegiant and the Republic raged on Endor, and Dal and Enoch could barely hold their own against Darth Mythos. The Sith Mandalorian had an answer for every strike with his double-bladed saber staff.
Dal, forget who's better with a lightsaber. Who's the better Mandalorian?
Hoyt screamed while fighting through dissolution troopers. Dal looked down at his new Beskar vambrace. He pointed his flamethrower at Darth Mythos, forcing the Sith to jump back to dodge the oncoming flames. Rackham battled Nilpha almost perfectly, pushing the Jedi Hunter back with each strike. Darth Luz seemed to have the upper hand on Master Yelba, but the Nautolan Jedi continuously found a way to avoid the fatal blow. Breen and Kelna pushed through dissolution troopers with the Wookiee squad, and Hoyt had gotten to Captain Omber himself. The Mandalorian raised his left arm and fired concussion missiles from his vambrace before quickly switching to his right and hitting Captain Omber with an explosive dart. The Allegiant captain pulled himself along the ground with his hand barely alive. As Abeloth continued her destruction on Dagobah, the Sith heretic began chanting in an old Sith language, and beams of light began to puncture the avatar of the mother. She turned her head, and with a simple scream she eviscerated the heretic's entire body. Brassivel swung his lightsaber pike at the fiend, but she simply lifted a hand and he began to contort. As his bones crackled and Abeloth laughed, Master Gorwell and Darth Exantero swung their sabers at the same time. This time, finally, they struck her. The mother cackled as she turned back into a mist and floated away. As the Sith looked at the Jedi and Itchai, all these groups in ruins, Darth Exantero raised his hand and told Darth Roga and Darth Shaitan to fall back.
Neither of us lacks intelligence,
bellowed the Sith Lord, looking at Master Feldar.
Our battle for control will be irrelevant if Abeloth is not defeated.
There's no way we're working with you if that's where this is going,
yelled Uvar. Instructed Master Gorwell.
I believe you have more troops to call off first,
stated Master Feldar, staring at Darth Exantero.
You did not expect my senses to miss what is happening on Endor, did you, my old apprentice?
The Sith Lord growled, but he knew that the help from the Jedi was the only option. He pulled a comlink from his tunic and ordered Commander Atok and the Sith apprentices to stand down. Master Feldar sent the same order to Master Yelba and Admiral Klesbeck.
And what of your group?
Darth Exantero asked Ezra. The old man looked down at the twisted mess of blood and bones that was once his itch-shy comrade Brathzavel.
As long as the fight is with Abeloth, we're in this together.
When the orders came in on Endor, both sides were perplexed by the ceasefire, but begrudgingly followed the command, except for Nilpha. The Jedi Hunter saw this as an opportunity to strike down his opponent with their guard down. The Syrian leapt at Rackham, but Darth Luz raised his hand and caught the Dark Jedi with a forced choke.
You have disobeyed me for the last time!
He screamed, snapping Nilpha's neck before tossing him through the forest. Master Feldar's voice came over the comms once again.
We all need to meet on Coruscant immediately.
But Master,
Began Master Yelba.
Coruscant is not safe. The Sith will always look for us in that old temple.
The Sith are coming with us,
The Grand Master replied.
We have an understanding.
Thank you, everybody, for watching the Continued Republic, and please make sure you join us next time for Episode 3, The Wrath of Abeloth, which, obviously, a lot of things are going to be coming to a head, and, there's going to be a lot of big changes and reveals. So, until then, remember that I don't own the rights to any of this stuff, and all the rights to their proper owners. May the Force be with you.